Oh, Jerry Butts, how can we miss you if you're not going anywhere? Right now, friends, we're living in a parallel universe. SNC-Lavalin never happened. Jody Wilson-Raybould was never the Attorney General. Michael Wernick and Gerald Butts never tried to interfere in an independent prosecution. No, all is forgiven. Tout est pardonné, as they say over in SNC-Lavalin territory in Montreal. This is a bizarre turn of events. Gerald Butts, the senior advisor, the longtime friend of Justin Trudeau, is back in the good books of the Liberals, taking on, according to the Liberals, a senior role in the campaign to re-elect Justin Trudeau and his government to continue to represent Canada. This is unsurprising, and I may say that I told you so. I warned people about this months ago, that there would be an issue where the Canadians would start to move on from SNC-Lavalin, the media would stop paying attention, and people would view it as just old news. And it may be old news, but that doesn't mean it's irrelevant. And it certainly doesn't mean there should be impunity for those who were involved. Gerald Butts resigned. He didn't admit guilt. He didn't admit wrongdoing, despite the damning allegations from Jody Wilson-Raybould. He just said that he didn't want to be a distraction, that he didn't think that it was fair to the government and to Justin Trudeau that Butts was still kicking around when this stuff was circulating. So him coming back and him taking on this leadership position in the campaign is ultimately an endorsement of the idea that I put forward months ago that there's nothing to distract with. No one's caring. No one's paying attention. No one's asking Justin Trudeau any more questions about SNC-Lavalin. And this is just shameful. One of the biggest Canadian political scandals in quite some time, certainly the biggest of Justin Trudeau's premiership, and people just move on. The only casualty is someone who wasn't even an elected representative of the Trudeau government. It was Michael Wernick, who resigned as clerk of the Privy Council, again, without really acknowledging any real wrongdoing. What's next? Is Wernick going to take a senior campaign role? Because this is apparently what you do after leaving your job in disgrace. You then just go on to the campaign team and all is forgiven. Canadians have not forgotten, or at least shouldn't have, even if the media is no longer raising these questions to the government. We cannot have this scandal become a footnote in history. And Gerald Butts' return reminds us how close that is to happening. For True North, I'm Andrew Lawton.